Food truck frustration. Some local mobile food vendors in Bonita Springs say an ordinance they claim is outdated is hurting their bottom line. Thanks for staying with us for local coverage at 6:30. I'm Patrick Nolan.
And I'm Jane Monreal. They say the city of Bonita Springs recently started cracking down on the ordinance that only allows 5 mobile food vendors to have a license to operate within city limits. Fox 4's Sandra Rodriguez spoke with one of those vendors, who's also part of the Southwest Florida Food Truck Association. Sandra?
Jane Patrick, the owner of the American Grilled Cheese Kitchen, which is right behind me, says this ordinance doesn't just impact food trucks. It also has a toll on businesses that benefit from them.
Out of the blue, they started enforcing it very harshly because of some complaints based on some neighborhood complaints.
Steven Sisteros says for the past year, they had been setting up a food tent outside a local brew house in Bonita Springs.
On my last Sunday there, somebody came by, took a bunch of pictures of me. I thought they were actually taking pictures of my menu to let friends know. Turns out they took pictures of me to report to code enforcement.
In December, Sisteros says he received a call from code enforcement informing him he could not operate without a mobile food vendor's license, although he already has a license through his restaurant.
This has eliminated from us specifically revenue of between $2,000 and $3,000 a month.
But he says this hasn't just affected his business.
Whether it be the breweries, whether it be communities, or even businesses who would set it up for their employees are no longer willing to set up the food trucks because they don't want to run afoul of the law.
You know, people have opinions of food trucks. Mine are very positive. They're a part of a thriving economy. They're a new way to do business in town.
This ordinance, which only allows 5 mobile food vendors to have a license at a time, was passed in 2012. Today, Mayor Simmons saying it is time to revisit the ordinance.
As a city of 55,000 people now, that swells to over 70,000 this time of the year. You know, looking at expansion of food trucks or expansion of services, I think is very ripe and timely.
The city does plan to discuss this ordinance during their next city council meeting, which is next Wednesday. Sisteros says he plans to be there. In Fort Myers, Sandra Rodriguez, Fox 4 in your corner.